Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome to OpenTTD. Yes, we're back. We're here again. We were back earlier in the week, but that wasn't OpenTTD. That was City Skylines 2, the other series we've got going on at the minute. But last week we didn't do OpenTTD. I had a tooth out. And it hurts. It was a bad one. It was a bad one, folks. But I'm getting better. I'm doing good, and I hope you're all doing good tonight. Hello to everybody who's coming along tonight. I can see a few people popping in the chat. We've got Death Angel and Kevin and Stitch and a few other people. And I've got a sharp bit on one of my nails, so I'm just going to remove that quickly. Don't let Victoria see me do this with some scissors on. There we go. Right, there we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Yes, we've started. We are a little bit late tonight. I got sidetracked with an interesting thing. I got approached by a developer, as I often do, about a game, which I often do. And I had a quick look, which I often do, and I decided to have a closer look. And when I had a closer look, I saw something that seemed to look like it could be really good. But I couldn't get over the interface. I couldn't. I was like, oh no, So I had to give some feedback. Victoria's my beauty therapist. This person that I have massages, and she does massages. But she's also a nail beautician and nail technician and stuff as well. So if she sees me hacking my nails with scissors. Anyway, we've got some important announcements. Look, the timer's going. We're going to get to the gameplay soon. We've got some announcements. So, announcement number 1. Yes, this is last week's live stream happening this week. This week's live stream will happen Monday night, and Monday's... Well, hang on a minute. Last week's live stream is happening this week. This week's live stream is happening next week on Monday, and next week's live stream is happening on Thursday as normal. I think I said that right. So we won't be doing any City Skylines Monday night. We might slip it in somewhere in a lunchtime live stream if we have chance. Hi above the line. Hi Dave. Welcome everybody else. Shermai. Sorry if I got that wrong, but hello and welcome. New viewer plus subscriber. Fantastic. Give me 15 months. Thank you very much for your support. What day are we on? The 18th now. I am like 95% sure my 24% off offer for Viewer Plus 6 months and 12 months is still on at the moment. So you're not 15 yet. You just extended it with the code. Yes. So remember, they run concurrent, so you kind of have. Remember, when we count the months for Viewer Plus, we count the number of months you've purchased, not the length of time that you've been subscribed for. Brandon says, "What game was it, Hellish?" I'm not going to say what game it was right now because we'll see how things go. It saved you £10. Well, I'm glad you got a nice little saving there. Right, folks. Now I know it's time for the gameplay, because we started a bit late, so we tend to jump into the gameplay a little bit earlier. But there are OpenTTD news, right? So OpenTTD live streams are switched around a little bit because we're behind one. So this is last week's, this week's is Monday, next week, and next week's Thursday is still on Thursday. That's thing 1. Thing 2, there should be an OpenTTD video at the weekend. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Announcements, of course, on social media, on YouTube, and on the Discord. So look out for that. And announcement OpenTTD number 3. I have planned our first viewers game for 2024. Okay? I'm not a GTA 6 dev. Yes, I've planned the first viewers game, and I'm tying it in to what will almost certain likely be a celebration for my 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm looking at the counter right now. In fact, I can show you the counter right now, I think. Where is it? There it is. There we are. We're at 19,861, okay? And I have planned the viewers game. There is a stream scheduled for it. It's going to be on the 9th of February. It's a Friday night, We don't normally do viewers games in the evenings, but I thought we'd do it later because I like to try and try different time zones so that we get different people in to be able to have different opportunities to be able to take part throughout different places in the world. So it's a later one. We'll start at 7:30 UK time, and we'll be doing an OpenTTD game on the Friday night. Woo. Is it possible to hop into the viewers games after it's already started? Normally no, but if there's plenty of space, we'll see. Usually viewers games, you have to be there at the start and you come all the way through. Monday is Thursday? I'm lost. Yeah, I know. But you can always have a look at the scheduled live streams on my YouTube channel or the scheduled events on Discord, because I schedule the streams and I schedule the events. Okay? Right. I think that's all OpenTTD news done. Let's jump into the game, shall we? I've just had a reply from the developers. I need a thumbs up. There we go. Thumbs up. Just streaming. Back later. Right. Okay, I'm going to tell you this, right? Apparently, the developers were having a bit of debate amongst themselves about how to do something, and one of my feedback was exactly... New viewer plus subscriber. Fantastic. JJ, thank you very much for your support. That's 3 months now on a resub. Welcome. I say welcome. Welcome to 2024. But yes, apparently I kind of settled a debate amongst the developers by saying, no, I think it should be like this. I did say take my feedback. You may agree with it or not. My opinion is not the be all and end all. But I'm loading OpenTTD now. I'm sorry we're a bit late. I've had toothache. Well, lack of... What do you call it when you have toothache when there's no tooth? Lack of toothache. I accidentally just logged out of the system that allows me to do the giveaways and things. But I've got the game running, so we're part way there. Here we go. Here we go. Yes. Things are up and rolling now. Yes, I'm quite tired because the lack of toothache has been keeping me up at night. Toothlessness. The toothlessness has been keeping me awake. And there was just a big bang. I think everything's okay. Yeah, well, basically, right, I don't want to go into it too much because we want to play some game. But where the tooth was hurts. My jaw hurts. Round the side of the jaw hurts. It gave me earache and a headache in my temple. And it was like that for about a week and a half. And now it's starting to die down. Which is why I didn't stream last week. I just couldn't. I tried and I just couldn't do it. Anyway, OpenTTD. Right. What we're going to do today is probably a few different things. But the primary target is getting ourselves 20 years in the future. I want it to be the year 2025, I think. Because we want to do MacLeod next time, right? That's what's on the to-do list for next time. Next time, it's the MacLeod upgrade. So we've got a program. So we should unpause the game. We should unpause the game. And we need to double-check when MacLeod comes out in this environment. So I'm just going to get the wiki up. OpenTTD, because I'm not an OpenTTD dev. If you Google OpenTTD trains, apart from my videos that pop up, one of the things that comes up at the top of the screen is the wiki for OpenTTD, and it tells you all the different trains and all the different environments. And you can scroll down to MacLeod when Lev 1 comes out. And then you can click on that, and it will tell you all about it. So I will show you on screen. Here we go. So this is all on the wiki. And then you can see that it's got a lifespan of 20 years, and it's designed in the year 2021. So that's our target year. That's the year we need to get the game to by the end of tonight's live stream. So that's what we're trying to get to. 2021. So is it 20 years, or have I got that wrong? So what are we in now? 20. Okay, so it's not. Maybe it was 20 years at some point, but it's not now. Was it a wisdom tooth? I think it. Yeah, I think they call it a wisdom tooth. It's the one right at the back, on the bottom. Yeah. Watching the series from newest to oldest to develop. Hang on. Watching series from newest to oldest develop of Master Hellish is visible. Yes. Yes, if you watch the early series, like, the gameplay is a right pain in the silly. I'm getting emails now about those subscription renewers. Yes. How do you want to do the upgrade? Right. What I'm proposing is that we do something we've never done before. What I might do is bring the viewer plus subscribers into the live stream and into the Let's Play series, and we all upgrade the entire world together. We'll see. We will see. Right then. So, yes, all sorts of things are going on. The game is continuing. We need to get to the year 2051 at a minimum. Right, so I'm going to put that into the calculator. 2050. Oh, hang on. Oh, we've got people dying in fireballs. We need to sort that out first. Whenever a plane crashes, I need to replace it. Otherwise, we have problems. And we also need to fix that airport. So we'll do that in a second. So the year 2050... No. Oh, God. Where's the wiki page? Have I still got it open? No, I haven't. Okay. Right-click. Reopen close tab. There we go. 2021. That's it. Yes, yes. So, the year 2021 minus the year 2015 is 6 years, not 20, like the title. 36 years to go. No, 6 years to go. We've got 6 years to go, times by 13.5, because it takes roughly 13.5 minutes to do. That's 81 minutes. So, in theory, if we just let the game run, okay, in this live stream, we should get to where we need to be. I think. Okay, let's clone that aircraft. There we go. Right, so we had a big pile-up. So I think today we will be managing and maintaining the network, keeping things running, making sure everything's all good. So it's kind of a maintenance sort of making stuff okay. Oh, right, yeah, it's not 20, it's not 51. I said the wrong thing. Yeah. Gil says 6 years times 30 minutes. It's about an hour and a half. So let's go. Let's do it. Indeed. We can see here, if we look at the show frame rate information, that the game is running at either 1 times or 99 times the speed, which basically means the game's running fine. Okay. We could probably do a little bit of fast forwarding if we wanted to. JD says, I had all of my wisdom teeth removed at once. I know exactly how you feel. Yeah, I've heard that some people have like all 4 out at the same time. My manager at work did that, actually. But apparently there was a problem with mine. There was a problem with my tooth. It didn't come out properly. It took longer than it should. And they nearly referred me to the hospital. But they got it out in the end, and apparently all that extra work that they were doing was a bit of a problem, and it's caused me extra pain. Right. Deckhammer, hey, I was going to comment, I think, in the last episode, and there was still a piece of tram track missing behind one of your monorail stations. Tram track missing behind monorail. Okay. I'm not going to pause the game. Let's go over to the monorail stations from last time. So last time we added some monorail. We didn't convert everything to monorail. So here is one of the monorail stations, and we haven't got any trams around here. So then let's have a look at the other one. We haven't got any trams around there. And then where did we put the other monorail? I don't remember now. There was two. Oh yeah, it was over in the preservation. Was it the preservation lands? It was in the preservation lands. So we're looking over here. And the tram track is down. So down here. Yeah, I think you're right. If we go into transparency mode and make stations transparent, you can see tram track there has just stopped. I think I noticed it in the stream and added a bit on, but didn't add the right bit on. Yep, there we go. How do you want to do the upgrades to skill games? I think what we're probably going to do is send all the vehicles to depot, sell all the vehicles, upgrade the track, and then add brand new vehicles back in. I think that's because that's the way I normally do it. Oh my goodness, so many plane crashes. Okay. Let's clone the aircraft. This down here needs converting to the more modern way that I do it. Where are we? What we were doing, we were looking at an airport. We were looking at the airport on FedEx Lake. Over here. Right, so we need to get rid of all of these aircraft. So all of these are just circling around because I've closed the airport. Look, we've got all of these aircraft in here as well. Really, if you close the airport, in my opinion, the aircraft should just take off. Gil says, I'm asking because I did it with Cyber and it was an incredibly boring task and it's even worse to watch than do. Well, this is why I was thinking we do it as a team effort. So if we get the viewer plus subscribers coming into the game, we can have a large group of people all doing a little bit of it each and get it done much quicker. I'm actually fast forwarding now to try and get these planes out, but the game's only running at like 1.4 times speed. Yeah. I just got a weird announcement. Hang on a second. Oh, it's the announcement that I went live. Brilliant. Okay, you go, and you go. We've got one more aircraft to come out of there, and then we can upgrade this. I don't know which one we can upgrade it to. Well, there it is. There's the final aircraft. There we go. Earlier this week, I went into organising all of your vehicles on your island, and you're only in 1966, but all 99 aircraft. What, 99 aircraft? Oh my goodness, that's a lot of aircraft. Okay, we can finally get to sorting out this airport. So we will pause the game temporarily. We will blow up the airport. We'll get a brand new airport. Actually, where's the tag for that? Don't know. What's the biggest airport I can fit on that space? So the intercontinental, too big. Okay. International. Actually, that fits. That fits okay. And then I guess the large air. No. Oh, metropolitan. Yep. It looks like we're going with the international airport, which is a big improvement. So I'm going to hold control, click, and it's the lots out station. And it automatically reopens the airport when you place a new airport in. There we go. So hopefully we'll get lots of aircraft landing now. So we're actually fast forwarding at the moment. Is it possible to merge two airports for more runway? You know what? I don't think so. I don't remember ever trying that. I don't think so. Look, there's one airport. Cannot build an airport here too close to another airport. So the answer is no. The only way you can get better runway, more runway, is by upgrading the airport type, just as we have done now. Those announcements are so on time, only 25 minutes late. Actually, I don't think the announcement was that late. I think it was my phone telling me that the announcement had popped up. Because I was a couple of minutes late going live, and the announcement went in at 6 minutes past 8. So it's only about 3 or 4 minutes after I go live that those announcements automatically go in there. That's not too bad. There's probably ways that I can look into speeding that up. But to be honest, just have an automatic announcement like that is nice. So it's not possible to yeah, there is a throughput limit. And actually throughput of the various different transport types is a video I've got planned. I'm just double checking. OpenTTD Tutorial Series. Conditional orders. FERS. No, it's going to be a spotlight video, not... There we go. Station designs and their signals. We've done that one. That one came out recently. I need to redo downloading and installing the game. Oh, it's not there. Oh, no, wait. I put them through as throughput, as spotlight videos. No. We're going to do transport throughput as an OpenTTD tutorial video. And I'm going to talk about the throughput of all the different transport types. And that's a video that I'm looking forward to doing. And then in addition to that, something else that I've just noticed that's not on my list is that I'm planning on doing a tutorial about height maps. There we go. So that's on the list as well. So station designs and their signals. That one's done. Shall I post? Do you want to see the list? Do you want to see? I'll get the list out. Let me just see. What's that one? Oh, update 13, I think, was done, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Okay. So some of these are done, actually. So I probably should cross them off the list. Let me see if I can... show you this, because it's a snippet from... Oh, where's that gone? Here we go. So this is my OpenTTD video to-do list. There we go. And some of these are done. So, station designs and their signals, or that one's done. And OpenTTD Spotlight video for update 13. That one's done as well. Of course, when update 14 comes out, I plan on doing a video for that too. If anybody else has any ideas for videos they'd like to see, both in the tutorial and spotlight series, let me know. Ideally, in the using the ideas tag in the general forum on the Discord. Right, back to the gameplay. That's a bit of a little tangent, wasn't it? Eh? So you can see, look, we've got less aircraft now circling this airport. We can have 6 aircraft loading at the same time, as well as we've got 2 hangars rather than 1, and we've got a runway for in and a runway for out where they don't cross each other, which is really cool to have. Yeah, of course. Give the live stream a thumbs up. Why not? Yeah, height map tutorial. Do you need to know anything? Yeah, I need to get a tutorial from Brandon, and then I can make the rest of the tutorial. I actually mention your height maps, and I've got some screenshots from your height maps in the video that's coming out at the weekend, Brandon. So thanks to you for that one. Right, it's 2017. So the years are going by. We fixed this airport, and we've done some other bits. We should be on target to get to the right year. Fewer aircraft. Aircraft's okay. Aircraft's okay. What are we doing next? Well, let's have a look at the station list and just have a look to see what we've got by total weight in cargo. Oh, you know what? I've just remembered another video that I was going to do in the tutorial series. I was going to do a video about game settings. I think I was going to position it as like X number of game settings you might want to change or you will want to change in OpenTTD. I don't know why that wasn't on the list, so I've just added that to the list. God, the list is getting big now, isn't it, eh? Right, so we've got loads of airports with loads of passengers and mail. I'm going to ignore passengers and mail. So we're going to click all, hold control and turn off passengers and mail. And then the next thing on the list is over here at Garnville Woods. We've got way too much soda ash, but it might just be we were waiting for some ash trains to come round. Oh, it's sore under there as well. So these, I think are these called your lymph nodes? I can't remember. But if they are, that hurts too. Right, I am... Oh, there's some in the depot. I'm going to leave that for now. Let's have a look over here. What we've got going? So we've got a transfer station with a load of salt at it. That's fine. I tell you what we'll do. We'll sort out that bus blockage. Where's that bus blockage gone? Just trying to remember where it was. Is it over here? We did have a bus blockage. Sending all trains to depot takes forever. Prepare accordingly. Yes. Yeah, that is true. It does take forever to do that. Was it over here? Yep, there it is. Okay. So the problem here... What is the problem? It appears... Let's put some transparency on this. Let's get rid of the labels. And let's get rid of the stations. You see, look, some of these stations aren't even connected. And the problem is you can't add the road connections because there's trucks in the way. What else? What else is the problem? I think that's about it. I think we probably just got too many. And they're going back down. Oh, and another plane crash. Tell you what we'll do. Can we open that in a extra viewport? No, but we can go back there. So, oh no. Clone the. Where's the aircraft gone that's crashed? Where is it? Is it already gone? Oh no, there it is on the end of the runway. Accidentally ended up with two of them. There we go. We send it on its way. And we're back to here. There we go. Less plane, fewer trains. Yeah, we don't want pain. Make a tutorial about online gaming for OpenTTD. What specifically about online gaming? Like how to do an online game? Like how to make an online game? Because I do have one already for that. I believe it's down in the how-to series. But also I do have it on my list to update. I think the video needs a little bit of updating. You learned something today. What did you learn today on Traceable Smurf? Welcome to the stream. Every day's a school day. I know, it's good, isn't it? Okay, now. I think the problem here is that we've got two different roads and they can go down either of them to get out, right? But what if we put a piece of road in the middle here so they can switch between? Yeah, bear with me. We remove a little tiny bit of the one-way path. Oh, we can't do it there. We'll do it here. And then we add a road waypoint. Oh, no, there's too many of them now. Okay, we add a road waypoint here. And for the orders for the ones who are going this side, before we full load, we're going to say go... What do you mean? Oh, it's not a truck stop. Okay, all right, fine. It's not a lorry station. Okay, well, we'll remove the actual station. We'll put a lorry station in. And then we'll say go to the lorry station and no unloading, no loading. So no unloading and no loading. It's just going to go there and just go straight through. Right? That should send all of those trucks that way. So let's see if that works over here. Let's hide the trees. That didn't work. Unless these guys are already going on the other order. Yes, there we go. Right. So now the trucks will sort themselves out. Boom. Nice. Which means we won't get all them jamming up over here. There's not a multiplayer tutorial? Oh, that's not... like... Oh, like... Oh, building techniques. Oh, right. Okay, that's not a multiplayer tutorial. Yeah, just play well. Yeah. I see what you're saying. Hang on a second. I want to be able to put in the other one here to try and force the other trucks, these ones. So before here, go to there. But no loading... no unloading. Just to stop them going down the other way. And that should actually filter them out a little bit and make it flow a little better. Yeah, I mean, it's an idea to... You could actually do a tutorial video about competitive gameplay. That's what I would probably title that one, not multiplayer, because, like, people might think, oh, how to make a multiplayer game, like, things like that. But just, like, competitive gameplay. It's an idea. Possibly one worth putting on the list. I will consider that one. Yeah, keep the ideas coming. Keep the ideas coming. Yeah, this is working a bit better. We've got a few trucks that seem to be in the queue that shouldn't be. But I don't know whether that's because they went to the depot. Yeah, it's because they're going to the depot, look. So what we'll do is we'll remove these depots and we'll add new depots here. Oh, no, wait. Here and here. Let's unhide the depots. So then they can actually go wherever they need to go. And they can sort themselves out. Yeah, competitive. What I'll do, right, is I'll add it to the list, but I can't guarantee that I'll do it. I'll put it on the list so I can think about it. If there's more ideas, wing them my way. Also, I need to update the rail route tutorial stuff. Okay. This is much better now. I mean, obviously, this side with these trucks... now, this section in the middle here... kind of feel like this bit here should be one way, like out only. So, like... maybe. Let's see if we can rework these to make it work better. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is hide the station. Hide the station so we can see a bit better. we're going to remove these truck stops whenever we've got the opportunity in the middle. The ones in the middle are a pain. Although there's so many trucks coming in, I might have to just like stop them from coming in by like blocking the road or something. There we go. Right. So, truck stops. Let's remove that one in the middle. We're going to put road there instead. And then I think it might be a good idea to remove that one at the back. We'll see. And we're definitely going to remove these ones. Let's get these ones to skip their orders so that they're not in the way for too long. Yeah, I think I will get this one out as well. There we go. Let's remove those and that one. And we can put road in. And then that's in and that's out. So if that's in and that's out, I think maybe we do actually get rid of that, but then just do this. Okay, we'll see how that goes. And then I'm going to connect up some more. Oh god, I don't know which one that is. It's ironstone. That one. Yeah, there we go. Let's put another one on the ends. Ironstone and stone. There we go. Add some more road. And then let the trucks go through. There we go. And then this side's almost cleared out, so we'll do the same. The only problem is we've got an airport here. So actually, come to think of it, I'm just going to pause the game a second. Because this airport is currently empty. Like, there's nothing there. Has it got any aircraft going to it? It has. Okay. So if I delete the airport, I can move it slightly. I think. Yep, I can. And we'll also upgrade it as well. We'll make a hub airport. And we'll also do that. Give ourselves enough space to do it. So let's make sure that that links up back to the same airport. There we go. That gives us room to expand what we're working on here. I'm just going to make the buildings transparent again so I can see what I'm doing. And we'll remove those ones in the middle. We'll add more to... No. Oh, we have to hold control. Okay. Quarry. One more. Oh, no, I put it on the airport. No, that's enough. That's enough. Quarry. And then the ones down this side, because they're not attached to anything, I can just pop them in. I'll pop our road in. There we go. Now, there are a few trucks in the way, so I'm just going to pause and unpause to sort that out. And in theory, we should have 2 upgraded truck stops. Now, it might be a mess in the middle. And I don't know how that's going to work. But we'll see. You know what? I've just had an idea. What if we remove... let's see here. If we remove this bit and this bit, it will force them to come in the back there. I like it! Actually, potentially right at the back. So there's an in at the bottom. Right, there we go. Then we're going to let these vehicles go through as well. And then we'll just remove these bits of road that we don't need. And there we go. Let's hide the signs again to make it easier to see. And we'll bring back the stations. And see how that goes. Maybe you can also make out also a waypoint. I don't think I need to do that because we've got the one-way road and they only go one way out. Who said doing nothing? I mean, if you don't only need a level of PM. Oh, sorry, that was. I don't think that was to me. Try to channel them on the outside and get them out in the inside like a roundabout. I mean, it's kind of like what I'm doing. Kind of. So we'll see. Why instead of a central road you put through stations? Yeah, I'm not. I'm trying it this way, Tinman, to see how it goes. I think this should work pretty well. And if we put the stations as transparent, you can see all the trucks are loading up pretty nice, actually, at the moment. So that's very good. And they're all. The problem is they're all bunching up at the beginning. And if they're bunching up like this, it's just because we've got too many trucks. It's not poor design. We've just got too many trucks. And actually, they are mostly working their way around the place, filtering out to the various different stops. This is working really well. This is working really well. We're okay down here. I mean, I suppose you could like do this to try and increase the amount of options for the vehicles. N-Cubs, welcome to the stream. Yeah. Red Dwarfer says, I like it. You know what? I like it too. This is working a lot better. There's no big queues here now. The queue is all of them just sat there. That is gung ho and that is gung ho. So we can't do much better than that, can we? Jobs are good on that one, I think. Right. Have I locked trees? Oh, I did lock trees. I don't think I want to lock trees. There we go. That's better. So we have kind of looking at everything mode and then building mode. What are we doing? What are we doing now? Oh, right. I need to make sure that everybody knows about the giveaways. So we have some giveaways going on this month. The monthly giveaways are Transport Fever 2 and Risk of Rain 2. A couple of nice games for you to be able to get involved with on the giveaways. And if I check my planner, the last live stream of the month will probably be City Skylines 2 on Monday the 29th. So that's when we'll draw the prizes for the winners. Hey Jackamak, welcome to the stream. We're trying to get to MacLeod in this live stream. We're going to do the MacLeod next time, but we're trying to get to MacLeod this time. And we've just improved these stations, and to be honest, yes, this works. What would probably be better is if I had like one in and one out for each station. But to be honest, this does actually work okay. And this little bit filter down here with the depots works good as well. The vehicles just sort themselves out. And by the way, if anybody missed it, they're sorting themselves out because we have a couple of stations here where the vehicles come in and they don't load or unload. Rain the Bird. Hi there. I started watching my Series 10 videos from the beginning. Nice. You're episode 40, so you're not too far behind. Cool. And you stumbled upon the live stream. Yes, just wanted to say hello and thanks for awesome content. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Welcome. And yeah, good to be going live and seeing people live, interacting live. We did start this series as both live and video, but then I had a son and my life changed again. I say again because I had a daughter like many years ago. Well, not many years, a good number of years ago. So it made it difficult to record the video after the live stream in time for the weekend. So I gave up. We've just done live streams ever since. Does Waypoint not exist for roads? No, because you can just use a station. That's an interesting thing. There is no road waypoint, is there? Like, for railway construction, there is a waypoint object. But for roads, nope. Nope. Nothing. How goes leveling those mags? No, leveling the mags is next time, Foxtren. Maglev is next time. Yeah, these clusters, these roads in this network. This isn't necessarily how you should do a road network. That's just like how this one's developed over time, and how it's come about. Right, how are we looking across the network? We have a few airports with a few different. What we got here? Too many farm supplies. At Wiz's Slag. I don't care about that. Some GRFs or clients or forks do add waypoints to roads too. Yeah, it feels like a missing feature to me. But then, like, would you have waypoints for... You have waypoints for ships in the forms of buoys. You have waypoints for track in the form of waypoints. Aircraft, it really, 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 really wouldn't make sense. Because there is no track. They just fly around. But yeah, for road vehicles, why aren't there waypoints? James says that was something I noticed. No road waypoints. And again, yeah, you don't need one for aeroplanes. You have them for sea. How's Hellish City coming along? It is actually It has grown a little bit. It's not growing at the moment, but it has been doing some growing. Let's have a look at the. Oh, we just updated. Right, so we're actually low on passengers, sodium hydroxide, and vehicles. It would be nice if it got to 30,000 before the end of the series, but I think without some changes, that's probably not going to happen. Have we got lots of like passengers building up in these stations? Not so much in that one. We have a little bit in this one. Maybe when we move to Maglev, that's when all of that will fix things. Oh, and cast iron as well. Yeah. We haven't been putting the effort into growing Hellish City now for a few live streams, and there's a reason why. You can use through stops as waypoints. That is true, but you could also do that with stations in OpenTTD, couldn't you? Maybe. Yeah, that's what we've done, Vadchuk. I can't remember where it was now. My brain failed me. Is it over here? No. Down here? Yep, down here. So that's what we do. We've got a through stop, and the orders for the through stop is just it's up here. Look, no unloading and no loading. And we're in the year 2019 already. Nice. Yeah, I mean, planes do have pathing, but you know what I mean. Like, there is no path for them to go down. There's no rail for them to go down. And boats only need buoys because they get lost all the time. Right, there's no need for expansions. So, well, let's have a look at that station list. What we got over here? Ooh, we got something piling up now. It's almost as soon as we start seeing something in the total weight in cargo, then all of a sudden, like, it's gone again. So let's have a look at the passenger situation. It's got way too many passengers at this airport. We could throw some more aircraft at it. I don't see any reason why we wouldn't. Just get a load more aircraft. There we go. What was that? Oh, there's a new aircraft available. Oh, that's something we should probably do. Check to see if we want to upgrade anything. So if we go aircraft and we go replace vehicles, we've got the Darwin 300, and there's all of these vehicles here. So if we sort by reliability, go down to the bottom. So there is the Darwin 600, which carries a few less passengers. But runs has better running costs, better reliability, and that's it. I'm not sure that's really much of an improvement. They all pretty much go the same speed, apart from the Hugon, and that carries like a third of the passengers. Although there is the Dingo 1000 that carries a little bit more passengers, but still goes ridiculously fast. Ooh, it's got good reliability too. I think we should upgrade the planes. Yeah, we need to upgrade the planes. Okay, so the options is that we go up to the Dinger 200, which has more passengers and better reliability. Or we go for the 1000 that is faster but with less capacity. Yeah. Do the doors properly fit on the planes? I should hope so. Do waypoint stations generate negative reputation within a city? Interesting, Anne. I'm not thought of that. Potential, maybe. I'd have to have a look. Do you know why you can't buy train engines? What year are you starting in? If your year is like the year 3000, all the trains are probably gone and are out of service. And if you're starting in the year like 100, then they haven't been invented yet. That is the number one reason why people struggle with not having any vehicles, is because of the year they're trying to play the game in. Right, Joe says upgrade the planes. Nice, yes. Dinger 1000 looks cool, says Brandon. Octagon says the 200. Joe says go for speed. Ah, right. Interesting. Kevin says Yate for passengers, Dinger for the rest. I don't think there's an easy way for me to update that. What we could potentially do is all these vehicles in here. These are all passengers. Can we filter by? Right, we're going to use grouping potentially. I think. Let's have a go. Rename group. We'll call it P for passenger for now. We'll go to all ungrouped aircraft. We'll switch cargo type to passengers. Can I get all of them? Group by, no, you can't group by passenger type. Too bad you can't group by cargo type. Is this really the only way to do it? Oh, you hold control whilst dragging and it does the entire list. There we go. All of them are in there now. So in theory, these... Oh, no, hang on a minute. That's not right. Was it all the one with shared orders go in? Yeah. No, it did work. It did work. You're in the year 2045. Yep, that's your reason. So what you need to do is you either need to install the VacTube mod, which gives you vacuum tube trains, or you need to... Oh, now see, if you change the game setting, which means vehicles don't expire, I think it doesn't unexpire the ones that have already expired. So you might have to restart or something like that. Yep. I just dragged them in by holding control. So now all the ones in this list, this passenger list, can I then do replace vehicles? Yeah, I can. Nice. Now, could I have done that anyway with just having the filters? So if I go to all aircraft, we've got them filtered by passengers, manage list, replace vehicles. No. No, it only works if you're in a group. This is like the first real reason I think I've ever found for using groups. Okay. So replace vehicles. Darwin. Switch for the fast one. Oh, hang on. Can that one be... Yeah, that's fine. Which one are we using? The 300. Yes, so we're going with the Dinger 1000 for passengers. Start replacing vehicles. Then the ungrouped aircraft, they're going to be anything that isn't passengers. So then we can go replace vehicles and replace them with the Dinger 200, which is high capacity. Better running costs, better reliability. Start replacing vehicles. Then if we go to all aircraft, manage list and replace vehicles, it's probably a bit broken. I don't know. Let's have a... Oh, yeah, look, we've got a replacement there. Group replacing is happening. Yeah, all very good. I think grouping's good for replacing like this, and I think I found one other reason for grouping, and I can't remember what it was. I mean you can do colours and stuff, but like one functional reason. Brandon says, remember, the slower the planes, the more throughput you get. Yeah, it's all different. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, colour them is a reason, but it's not one of the reasons what I thought. So, if we now make the buildings transparent, are any of these aircraft actually going to get changed? This one should do. There we go. We can... it does their names as well. Grouping is great for organisation, says James Young. I've never found that. Like, I feel like the grouping just gives organisation... It gives some sort of... Like, you can add them into groups, and then you can see them all grouped up, and it looks organised. But it provides no feature? Right? No real, tangible benefit? This is the only thing I've seen so far. Yeah, that's a fast aircraft. It just went past one of the... Oh, then went just past another one. How many aircraft is it going to go past? It's already gone past 2. Yeah, I can't see any more benefits apart from replacing certain cargo types. I'm sure you can send them all to service. I don't know why you would ever just send a group to service. And I don't know why you would group by route either. Because if I want all the aircraft that are going to this airport, I just click this aircraft button and there they are. Yeah, again, David says, I like grouping for specific routes or lines when trying to create realistic networks. But what functional benefit does that give you? Yeah. I don't think there's no reason I can think of that you'd need to send them all to service. I'm pretty sure when I did the video about grouping, organising and grouping aircraft, not aircraft, but just vehicles in general, I did think of a reason. And it might have been the one that we've just used tonight. Right, let's have a look at the ships. Do we want to have a look at replacing some of the ships? So if we go passenger ships and we go manage list and replace vehicles, it's still all the ships. But then again, we're using different ships for passengers and different for cargo anyway, so we don't need to do that. It's only because we were using all the same aircraft for all the same things. So we can come in here, we can stop replacing that vehicle. We're not doing it anymore. Hello? There we go. Now, is the one that we want to upgrade to? So let's have a look. Let's go with speed. Sort by maximum speed. Right, so there's a ferry here that goes 34 miles. Oh, that's not going to be it. Oh, maybe it is it. Wow, is that the fastest thing on here? No, there's a hovercraft that goes 112 kilometers per hour. Right, why are we not using that? It carries more passengers and goes faster. I mean, it costs more. Its reliability is a little bit less, but that doesn't matter too much for ships. It's not like they sink. What else is there? There's this hovercraft, which goes about the same speed, costs a lot less, but carries a lot less. It's just better, isn't it? Okay, we're going to start replacing that. There we go. Right, the freighter. What is the best freighter? We've got a big tanker in here. We need one that does all but passengers and mail, really, just to cover all of our base. Oh my goodness, look at that. I don't think we're going to get... Oh, refrigerated ship. Improves payment rates for perishable cargoes. That's cool. Yeah. There is another version of that ship that can carry more. It goes the same speed and has a much worse reliability. So we'll probably leave that, to be honest. There we go. I think this is one of the new hovercraft. There we go. Ships are the biggest headache? Nah, they're not. Ships aren't a big headache. Ships are fine. You're playing somewhat OpenTTD co-op style, so all cargo is mixed. It's easier to glance at where the bottlenecks are when cargo is color-coded. Maybe. You can sort of do all sorts of things by default now, so it's quite good. Graham says, maybe if you have multiple lines converging at one station, you only want to access vehicles from a particular line, but then you could just go to the station at the source. Yes, Graham. Yeah, that's one way to do it. That's how I normally do it. Yeah. Jack Mack says, how did they come up with these names? I know there's some really interesting names, isn't it? There's not any game audio. I mean, it's quite quiet. I can turn the music on. Does that make the game feel a little bit more... Oh no. One of the new aircraft exploded already. David says, hi, I'm new to your videos. Do you ever use cargo disc or not a fan? Sometimes, yes. I think we've done a... God, that is a bit loud. I think we maybe did a viewers game or two with cargo disc turned on, and we had cargo disc turned on for OpenTTD Let's Play Series 6, the UK challenge one. Yeah, the new experimental aircraft. I don't think it's experimental. I don't think it's experimental. I think it's available. It's out. We've been playing with fast forward turned on all this time. Accidentally. The game has been running at 1.5 times the current, the normal rate. And I never noticed. It's great for passenger networks. I mean, it does provide some like extra thing, some extra challenge. It depends on your style of gameplay. Here we go. Groups could be useful if you have one station collecting multiple cargo types. Can you filter by cargo type? Yeah, you can. So I can't. Let me think. Is there a station that I tend to have one station for one thing, just because the lines get saturated otherwise. I can't think of... Have we got anything on our network where there's... Oh, actually, maybe... I suppose passengers and mail. Oh, lots out. There's different things that lots out. So you can just filter by cargo types and go, oh, everything that's doing passengers. Or actually, there's just paints and coatings. So everything that's doing paints and coatings, boom, there's all the trains that are doing paints and coatings. Let's send them to the depot. So you can do that. Yeah, you can filter by the cargo. You can group by shared orders as well. So, for example, if you've got... Like I said, I tend to separate out all of my lines these days just because it just works so much better. Make it... Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, here we go. We've got a station that does 2 different resources. Nice. So you can see that we've got them grouped by shared orders. So you've got all these 3 here. And you've got these 3 here. And you've grouped them by shared orders. And you can manage the list and send them for depot and stuff. Or you can ungroup by the shared orders. And you can say, I only want to see ones that are doing sulfur. And there you go. So there's sulfur trains. So by grouping and filtering by cargo types and by clicking on the stations, I never normally need groups. Yeah. But if you want to filter on shared orders and passengers, if you want to filter on shared orders, just soda ash. Hang on a minute. And it's not soda ash, it's sulfur. Sulfur. Ah, yeah, that's a good point. Whee! Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a message from the vehicle manufacturer about the Lev 1. Do we want it? No, actually, we don't. We want it when it actually comes out, not the test. Can you make sulfur trains yellow? Well, what you could... This is... Like, colouring vehicles is probably one of the few things that using groups could be good for. So if you go, oh, I want all sulfur trains. And... Where's... Oh, apparently we've got a group called 1. Okay, let's make a new group. We'll call it... S for sulfur. What? Why is that? Is that a subgroup? Oh no, let's delete that. Okay, all trains, group, sulfur. Drag all the sulfur trains in there. Estimated cost. Oh, I pressed shift instead of control. Come on, get in there, train. Right. So now all the sulfur trains are in this group, and then we can click on the colour scheme for this group. And we can go, hey, let's make them yellow. And then yellow. And now all my sulfur trains are yellow. So in theory, if you want to colour code vehicles by cargo type, grouping would do it. And if you want to replace vehicles by cargo type, grouping would do it. Yeah, there we go. Why do you never take the early train? Because the reliability is always terrible. Those dingers have a much smaller capacity than 300. What? The Dinger 200 has a capacity of 400 passengers. I mean, it's going to be less for cargo. Right? Oh, you're saying they have a... What, than the Darwin, do you mean? Those Dingers have a much smaller capacity than the 300. The Darwin 300 has a capacity of 300 passengers, and the Dinger 200 has a capacity of 400 passengers. So I'm not quite following you there. Yeah. We all live in a yellow sulfur train. Oh, yes. Very good. Don't you get subsidized to run early versions? Or is that in your imagination? I don't think you do get subsidized, Jackamak. I think there is no advantage to taking a vehicle early. Apart from you go, oh yeah, I can start building that. Like, I can't start building maglev construction now because I didn't take the vehicle early. If I'd have took the vehicle early, I could have started building my maglev lines. But to be honest, the reliability is never as good. And the reliability doesn't change based on whether you took it or not. And the reliability doesn't change based on whether you actually use it during the trial period or not. So as a habit, I just get rid of them. Just get rid of them. Oh, you think he was talking about the 1000? Ah, right. Now, if you were talking about the 1000, the Dinger 1000, let me go to replace vehicles. The Dinger 1000 does have a smaller capacity, but it is nearly 2.5 times faster. It's well quick. Yeah, Jamie, live. We're live. If you like live streams, I am live most Monday and Thursday nights at the moment. But on Friday, the 9th of February, we will be doing a very special viewers game to celebrate 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. Now, I know I haven't got to 20,000 yet, but I'm just really hoping that I do before that event. Otherwise, it could get rather embarrassing. So, looking now, we can see that I'm at 19,867. So hopefully that number goes up and we do get to 20,000 before the event comes around, because that would be good, wouldn't it? It's Friday morning for you. Wow. Okay, fair enough, Jamie. Presumably, like, your Friday morning for you. So you're going to have to be, what? You're going to have to be around the Australia sort of time zones for that, I suppose. I've been doing time zones at work recently. I'm a developer as a day job, not an OpenTTD dev. Not an OpenTTD dev, right? But I've been doing some dev work, and I've been working with time zones and converting between different time zones. And one of my tests was like, this date, this time, this time, this time. And then the time changed by by an hour. And I was like, hang on a minute, what's going on there? Because it was all supposed to be the same time zone. And the time zone changed. The time zone was the same, but the time changed because of British summertime or something. Anyway, what's it like to be an OpenTTD dev? I don't know. You'd have to ask one. New Zealand. So that's the same quadrant of the world, right? Yeah. Just after 2 p.m. Should we do a roll call? Where roughly in the world are you all from? I'm in the UK. Jamie's in New Zealand. There we go. Feel free to shout out. Yeah, whenever somebody says about software development and time zones and stuff, it reminds me of the Tom Scott video about time zones that he did on the Computer File channel, I think it is. So all you have to do is type in Tom time zones into Google, and it's the top result. I'm going to paste the link to the video. No, don't play adverts for me. Here we go. I'm going to paste it into the chats. If you haven't seen that video, the problem with time and time zones computer file video hosted by Tom Scott, it just tells you what my job can very much be like. Let's do the shout out then. So we've got New Jersey, UK, South Africa, the Midlands of the UK, Finland, Germany, Poland, Eastern USA, South Africa, more people from the UK. You're in your home office in the Netherlands. Nice. This is my home office. You know, I'm at least 98.3% sure I'm not an OpenTTD dev. That's right, JJ. I'm pretty sure I'm not an OpenTTD dev. I'm at least 98.3% sure I'm not an OpenTTD dev. Fran the man went for the same thing. Yes, not a dev. I'm at least 98.3% sure I'm not an OpenTTD dev. Hang on a minute. Have these just been queued up because I disabled them somewhere? I don't know. Maybe I did disable them and they've been queued up. But yes, checks are kid. We got a few more as well. I'm at least 98.3% sure I'm not an OpenTTD dev. These have been queued up. Nice one, folks. Nice one. Essex, Poland, Netherlands. The portal store working? Yes, it is working. I just had it on the wrong thing. I'm at least 98.3% sure I'm not an OpenTTD dev. Now, how many of these are people doing it when I said it? And how many of these are people just doing it now just because? I might have to switch scenes back again because I'm leaning my train. Right, I stream here. I do my Master Hellish stuff here in front of this screen, sat in this chair. But my day job as a developer, I sit in this chair in front of this screen. And if I want to relax and play some games, I sit in this chair in front of this screen. So I'm sat here quite a lot of the time, whether it be for the day job or for the Master Hellish projects, my other projects that I got going on, or sometimes just some downtime. I'm here quite a lot. It'd be nice to not be like that in some ways, but in some ways it's actually quite nice because I've built myself my own little battle station, which I'm very happy with, and I can be comfortable in that this particular. This is my spot. Okay, this is my spot. Yes, what happened is I turned off the widget for this view in OpenTTD because I was recording a video earlier. I'm at least 98.3% sure I'm not an OpenTTD dev. Now, Jackamak, I'm pretty sure you did that one on purpose. Yeah, Brandon just got his as well. Yes. Okay, what's going on? Yeah, I built this desk. There's actually live streams of it somewhere. Why is the game paused? Oh, because I was talking and I didn't want to miss what was going on. Right then, let's take stock of the situation. So, Hellish City has not been growing recently. It's done a little bit of growing over the years, and it's currently sat just under 30,000 inhabitants. Recently, we unleashed the chains on Beantown, and it started growing up into the hillsides and out to the shorefront. And similar thing over here for Elon Liptown. It's actually growing into our area over here where we've got these various different road networks all coming into these stations and transfers. And then across the water we've got our big bridge wave with all of our vehicles being taken over. What did we do in vehicles last month? Okay, so last month we did 1,892. That number's been pretty close to 3,000. There's been another plane crash. There we go. These plane crashes are pretty terrible. K-Shizzle Bizzle, game, it's going good. It's going good. We've all sorts of things going on tonight. Replacing vehicles, talking about groups, talking about tutorial videos, and all sorts of different things going on. It's great fun. Wim says, the Netherlands, I was a train driver for over 35 years. You know what? I've never done train driving. Maybe that's something I'm going to put it on my list. I want to drive a train one day. I want to drive a train. That's going on my list. Where's my list? Life experiences and goals. Drive a train. Now, I've done model trains, and I've driven a train that you sit on. You know, one of those ones where the gauge is about that big. I did do that once. But I've never... And I have been on the footplate of a full-size steam engine when it was moving, but I didn't drive it. So I've just added that to my list. Last year, when we did the Hellish weekend, I ticked a couple of things off my list. I did indoor skydiving and what else? Snowboarding for the first time. I did a vlog video about that. If you want to see my other content, my variety content, go to the website, masterhellish.net, right? And at the bottom, there's links to my variety channel. Check out the variety channel. Cruz says, I moved here from YouTube. Why would you go from YouTube to Twitch? YouTube is much better quality. I'm doing 20,000 kilobits to YouTube and only, I think, 6 kilobits to Twitch due to limitations. But yes, go to the website, join the second channel. There's all sorts of things on there. Do we need another source of iron for more cast iron? Yes, we do.Ncubs, how are the plane crashes happening? You never had a plane crash? I'm pretty sure then there's a game setting for like disasters and crashes and stuff. Disaster/accidents. There we go. There we go. Another one just went. It's on the same runway. It's on the same runway. What are the chances of that? How many runways are there? How many airports are there? Let's find out. Let's find out how many airports there are. Let's go airports. And it says at the top of the screen, new viewer plus subscriber. Fantastic. Fantastic. Esme, thank you very much for 26 months of support of Viewer Plus. Viewer Plus. It's the way we do things around here. No, there's no Twitch bits. There's no YouTube memberships or Patreon. Viewer Plus. So you can support me directly. And there's another plane crash. Oh my goodness. Right, so plane crash. There was 45 stations. So the chances of any plane crash after a plane crash being at the same station again is 1 in 45. There we go. Yeah, so as long as disasters are turned on, planes just crash randomly. I think there's like a certain % chance that they'll just crash. And if you have a large aircraft on a small runway, I think then that percentage goes to 2% chance that they'll just crash. Stop killing these people. I'm not trying to kill them, all right? It's just happening. Maybe the runway have potholes. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's just an option for sound. Really? Okay, disasters. They are disasters. Toggle disasters, which may occasionally block or destroy vehicles or infrastructure. Potentially that's the one. Although, yeah, disasters that's like the UFOs and stuff, and that's turned off. So it's not that. Is there any way to stop plane crashes? I don't think there is. Yeah. The air traffic controllers. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Stitch says, getting close to the 70 viewer plus subscribers again. I know. I'm going to be making some small changes to the benefits of the viewer plus system. Like kind of like the giveaways and stuff that we do, because I've had to get rid of the Steam vouchers. It was a long drawn out process, and for a number of reasons I've ditched them. We're replacing them with more games instead, which is why we've got Transport Fever 2 and Risk of Rain 2 available for the monthly giveaways this month. So go and see if you can grab them. Next month we'll have some games, but also rail routes coming out next month. So there's going to be some rail route things going on. You think the pilots need breaks sometimes? Yeah, probably. That's probably the pilots need to have a break. Okay, it's June 2021. When is that plane coming out? Reopen close tab.
Build a plan
that's an advert. Reopen close tab again. Nope, that's my subscriber count. Reopen close tab again. Here we go. It just says 2021. Doesn't say when in 2021 on the wiki. Are we out yet? No, it's not out yet. Okay. We're doing a good job, though. We're getting things closer to where it needs to be. James says, I wound up buying Railroute. Oh, it's a fantastic game. I'm really enjoying it at the moment. I've been playing it on my Steam Deck as well as on the PC. Is there any air traffic control? Yes, there is. Look there. Can you see it? Okay, it's basically their fault. Okay, all these plane crashes are their fault. Nothing to do with me. I wonder if there is on the smaller airports, though. Yep, there is on that airport. What about on the smallest airports? Can we even still build the small airports? No, we can do the commuter, and you can see in the preview that it's there. Yeah, so all of them have air traffic control. There we go. The new locomotive is available. The Lev 1, which means we have unlocked MacLeod construction. Yes. And in good time, too. Yes. Right. Big planes have a high chance, 5% to crash in small or commuter airports. Is that from the wiki? Yeah. So you need to replace all your small airports with bigger ones. I don't have any small airports at all. The reason why they're crashing so much is because we have 171 of them. So as they're landing constantly, even though it's a small percentage, they will just crash, unfortunately. We've only got it. Yeah. Warwickshire. Nice. Nice. Okay. Right. A few orders of business, folks. Right? MacLeod, indeed. 5%. Yeah. Right then. Order of business number 1. Right? Normally, we have City Skylines 2 on Monday nights. Next week, it's going to be MacLeod night. Okay? OpenTTD MacLeod night. Right? So you've got double OpenTTD next week. One Monday night, one Thursday night. Okay? So keep an eye out for that extra live stream. Make sure you get it down in your diary. Come along, and we're going to do some MacLeod conversion. Item number 2 on the list. Watch out this weekend. I've got an OpenTTD Spotlight video dropping. I don't know whether it's going to be Saturday or Sunday, so keep an eye out for announcements and check that out. Number 3, in the MacLeod live stream on Monday, I will be inviting Viewer Plus subscribers into this Season 10 Let's Play to help out with the MacLeod conversion. How quickly can we convert the entire map to MacLeod and all the vehicles as well as a team effort? It's going to be interesting to see. And also on the 9th, Friday the 9th, we've got an extra OpenTTD live stream. It's going to be a viewers game. More information is going to come out on social media and on, of course, the Discord announcement channel. So watch out for that too. There you go. Lots of OpenTTD news for you all. Remember, we've got the monthly giveaways still at portal.masterhellish.net. And I think that is pretty much all for tonight. Remember, if you have any ideas for not just for OpenTTD, but for any content, the best place to put that is over in the general forum on my Discord and use the ideas tag. If you can't do that, use my website to find a different way to contact and send your idea over. But there we go. Thank you very much for a fantastic evening. It's been great to be with you all, and I will see you all very soon. Road to 20k, folks. Here we go. 20,000 subscribers coming soon. Thanks for watching. Take care. And for now, goodbye.